Hello friend, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about how to apply boots on horses. We've got a couple different types today. We're going to do splint boots and also do brushing boots, which are also called galloping boots. And I'll also do a quick tutorial on polo wraps at the end.
First, I want to introduce our model for today. This is Maple. She's one of our awesome saddle tree lesson horses. Okay, so the first boots we're going to go over are the brushing boots, also known as galloping boots, and they have this hard plastic on the inside. This is what protects the horse's leg. You're going to place the boot on with the Velcro straps facing towards the back of the horse, and you want to make sure you get as much Velcro to Velcro contact as possible. You want to make sure that those Velcro straps end up facing backwards, and it should sit just below the knee and around the fetlock. You should be able to fit 2 fingers in the top, but it shouldn't slide down when you try to move it. I'm going to put the same boot on the opposite leg so you can see it from the other side. You can see the hard plastic on the inside, and it sits just below the knee and covers the fetlock.
And if you haven't already, if you could just hit the subscribe button and like this video, it really helps me out. Thank you so much.
Okay, just to recap on the brushing boots, you want to have the Velcro pointing backwards. You want to have as much Velcro surface area as possible, meaning you don't want to cover up some of the Velcro with the opposite side of the boot. You want to have the hard plastic to the inside. You want to have it cover from below the knee to the fetlock. And then you also want to have a tightness of about 2 fingers, but you don't want it to be so loose that it'll slip down. Okay, moving forward to splint boots. These are slightly different but serve the same purpose. We have these rings on one side and Velcro on another, again with some harder material on the inside, which actually protects the leg. So this way we want to have the rings towards the front. Your Velcro will start off pointing backwards, and you want to feed the Velcro through the rings. I like to start with the middle one, but that's just me. You feed it through the ring and then you pull it backwards so that the Velcro does eventually end up pointing backwards towards their back legs, and I then do the top one and the bottom one. Again, you want a tightness of about 2 fingers. You can see here that I was easily able to move the boot a little bit, so I ended up retightening it. Here again is it on the opposite leg, so you can see it from the opposite side. I start with the middle one, then I do the top and bottom ones. Here's just a close-up of doing it through the ring. So again, with this one, you want those rings to be on the front of the leg, and then you feed the Velcro through it and then push it backwards. So just to recap for splint boots, you want to start with the metal rings facing forward, feed the Velcro through the rings so that the Velcro ends up facing backwards. Start with the middle strap for ease, and then again below the knee to covering the fetlock and a tightness level of about 2 fingers. Okay, last one we're going to do is polo wraps. I've done a couple videos on this, but I'll add it in this one as well since it's just so important. And they're kind of hard to do unless you practice a whole bunch. So you're going to start on the inside of the leg at the top. And you always want to make sure you're pulling against the cannon bone. You want even tightness and even spacing all the way down. You want to cup the fetlock and then start making your way back up with even spacing and even tightness so that your Velcro ends at the top. If your polo wraps are small, you can start it in the middle of the leg if needed. Here's just another side. See, I'm starting it on the inside and I'm pulling back against the cannon bone. Even spacing, even tightness. And then you'll see here I make a little mistake here where I do a tiny space and then a large space. So just know that I make mistakes, and that is just a highlight of that one. So the one on the right looks much better than the one on the left. To recap on polo wraps, you want to start on the inside, pulling against the cannon bone, ending the Velcro at the top, again below the knee, and cup the fetlock and a tightness level of about 2 fingers. I'll put the links in the description and also in the top right to some of my other polo wrapping tutorials that go in a little more detail as well.
Well, I hope you liked this video. Again, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers!